Okay, so today we will start the topic for today. So today is the fourth class, and today we will go a bit into details. So today our topic will be about learning about how to do the formatting of text. So we will learn how to do the formatting, what are the different, how to use the ribbons, font dialog box, and apply the styles. So basically this is quite easy if you understand. Just to recap, so this is the ribbon, right? This is the ribbon where we have all the different tabs. Okay. Okay, I just unmuted you all. So muted you all. If you have any doubts, you can unmute and ask me so that the video recording will be clear. So that's why I muted you all now. Okay, so basically in the ribbon you have the different 7 different tabs: home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, references, mailings, review, and view. Okay, so today we are focusing in the home tab, and in the home tab we will learn today about the font group and the style group. We will focus on these two today. So just remember that if you see below here carefully, you see there is a rectangle. This is a small rectangle. This is another rectangle. So this is all grouped together, right? So if you see carefully, you can see this is a group. This is a group, and the name of this group is paragraph group. This is font group, and this is style group. So this is how it is grouped together in Microsoft Word. We will focus today in the font group. So in the font group, there are a lot of functions. Basically, you can change the font size, the design. You can see here there's a lot of different styles how the words can be written. It's like different handwriting. This is called font. So there is a lot of inbuilt styles that is available, the font style. So you can select what font you need. So this is called font, and this is the size. This will change the size of the words or the text. So this is used to change, make it bigger or smaller according to your needs. Next, this is the B you can see here. This is for bold. That means you want anything to be very bright.
Sir, one more question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, just now the size. So this one until is the 72. Then if I writing is the 100, then how do I write?
I think this is the maximum because when you make this itself is very big. You can see here. This itself is very big. So usually we don't really use that big. Normal in day to day your use. Usually we don't practically we don't really use that big.
So sir, this one the 48. Here is the writing can type writing the 100. Here, yes.
This is the inbuilt, right? So
Yes.
you can type when you put 100, you want to put 150, you can try.
Uh, uh,
But again, the alignment, everything will go off,
yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So this is, of course, if you want to try big things, you can try. But practically, usually we don't use that big.
Oh,
So you can just, for your understanding, you can try different sizes. That's fine.
thank you.
Okay, because when you make big, then accordingly the paper has to be big. So usually either we use A4, or we use either A4 or A3. That's the normal size that we use in day-to-day life.
So normally, sir, normally is the any is the sinus the writing is the bigger, right?
Any?
Any sinus, the safety sinus.
Okay, so you want to make safety signage, then you want to make it bigger.
Yes, sir, right.
Okay, so that is possible, right? Maybe that is possible. Yeah, we can try that later when we want to practice, right? Maybe we can do that also as maybe as one exercise. Okay, we can do that, no problem.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir. Thank
Yeah, I think for your need, maybe if you need a signage, you just want only one letter for the whole text.
you. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you maybe
Right,
need
right.
to use a bigger size.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, thanks, sir. Thanks.
Okay, so the next thing is bold. So bold is to make it dark. You can see here, to make it dark. So bold means is to show it highlighted. So I would we can use this example. Okay, and now we can try. First we learned about the font, right? I have the example to say just a second. Sohail, can you just mute yourself? Sohail, can you just mute? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we just started. We started to learn about font group. So this is the topic for today. So now, okay, I have this sentence. I want to change the font. So we learned about how to select the text in the last class. We select this. So I want to change the text to, maybe I want to have Algerian, or I want to have Arial black. You can see automatically when you select, you can see the text on the right here, it's keep changing. So you can feel how it looks like, and which one you want, you can select it. Okay, so you can choose what font you want. Okay, so I just choose this, so it changed to this font. So this is how you can choose the font. Next we try how to do the size change. So now I select again, I change the size. You can change. Okay, so maybe I wanted to change to 18, so I change the size to 18. So this is about changing the size. Next is called bold. Just now I talked to you about bold. Bold is to make it darker and brighter. So I can select this, I can click on the bold. You see, it becomes darker and thicker, but the text size, the font is the same, the size is the same. So this is the difference. You see here, it became different because of the size I changed. When I selected this, you can see this is Arial text font and size 18. But here, the original one was size 11, but Arial changed to Bookman. Now I have selected this and changed. It remains as Arial, it remains as size 11, but only it become thicker and darker because I used the bold. So you can use this for any headings, paragraph title or something you want, you can do that. Okay, the next is italics. So you select this, you see the I here, you click on it, you can see that this it's like slanted. So this is a kind of style sometimes people use also in some of the articles. So if you need this, you can use this way. So the letter, the same font, okay, you can see here, it's still Arial 11 but just slanted. And you can see when I selected this, this is highlighted. That means this text is in italics. If you don't want, you just click one more time. It goes back to the original condition. Okay, so same for anything. So even here, okay, I change the font size. Of course, font size you need to go here and change. Font size you need to do that. For bold, I don't want the bold, I select this. You can see this is highlighted here. I don't want the bold, I just click one more time. It becomes normal, and here you can see it is normal also. It is not yellowish. It is not highlighted. So that means bold is not applied to this text. So I want the bold now. I highlighted, so it is there. Okay, so this is called italics. Okay, let me select this and one more time I do it. So now you can see it is applied and it is slanted. The next we have is called underline. So sometimes you may need to show something that is important, you want to underline it. So you can just simply select and click here. So this will help you to underline the sentence. Any doubts so far? Anybody have any doubt?
Underline can make the bigger or thickness because the very small is the underline. So make bigger can.
Okay, later I touch on that. Okay. Just now he asked the question about on the underline, the line is very thin. How can I make it thicker? So that's a very good question. So for underline, it is not only one design. There are so many ways you can do it. You see here, there is a small arrow mark here. You click on it, you can see a lot of designs. Okay, now I want, maybe for example, I want this to be double line. I select this, I go here, I select this double line. I want this design, or I want it to be thick. I can do this. So there is a lot of options here. If you want more, you can click more. When you click this more, there is a lot of other styles that will come. You see here, you can select anything. You can do this. Also, you can do the color change. I don't want black, I want it to be red. You choose red. In the red, you want it to be thick. You can make it thick. Do you understand now? Lemon Khan, can you understand now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This
Thanks.
is what you asked for, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thanks.
So you can do this. It's very easy. You can see just below the underline, there is a down arrow mark. So you just select on it and you can choose whatever you want. So this is about underline. The next is called strike through. Strike through means sometimes you wanted certain text to be strike off to show that that is not required. So how you can do that? You same as usual. For all the formatting of text, first step you have to select it. So that's the very basic step. Once you select it, you click on the strike through, it will strike off. You see like how you strike out with a pen in your notebook, same way you can strike off. Okay, so this is about strike through. Next is about uh, you want to have this, right? Sometimes you have the subscript and the superscript. What is that? Sometimes maybe you are writing like oxygen O2, maybe for you all, maybe since you're all from uh, industry side. Sometimes maybe for oxygen you write O2 or water H2O. Maybe you want to write it in the formula, right? Type. So you can select here. Correct. So oxygen is O2. So you can write this way. Normally, how do you do? You just write O2. But this is not the correct thing for oxygen. So oxygen is O2 should be below. So how do you do that? I repeat again. After you type, you select what you want to change. You use the subscript. That means it creates small letters below the baseline. So I click it here, you can see. So this is called subscript. I think sometimes we may be struggling how to do this, right? So this is very easy actually. Similarly, if you want, maybe sometimes you are writing some formula, you want to write x square. So you type x and 2, usually it is just side by side. You want it to be written as square. So how do? You select this and you click the superscript. So automatically you can do the superscript. It automatically goes to the top above the baseline. So this is the two difference. Subscript is below, superscript is above.
Okay.
Any doubts on this? Okay. Okay, if no doubt, then we go on to the next one. Okay. Before I go for the font change, I go to the highlight. Okay. Okay, I can go to the font change. So if you want to change the case of the text, you select the text, you see here, change case. Click on the down arrow, sentence case. So if you type this, it automatically forms like a sentence. So usually now it is like that. Now I selected lowercase. You see, first initially I typed like this. I was in capital, IFF was in capital, C was in capital, this C was in capital. Now I change everything to lowercase. So sometimes you may also, without seeing the screen, you may be typing the some sentences and then you realize maybe the caps lock is on. And usually what you do, we delete everything and retype it. But actually you no need to do that. You can just select this. In such case, you have to just go and click the sentence case. If you click the sentence case, the first letter will be capital, then all will be small letter. But for me, I wanted in this manner. So okay, I go back. So now I want everything to be capital letter. You can see now I select uppercase. The whole sentence is changed to uppercase. So this is also quite easy. You can also capitalize each word. That means first letter of every word will be capital. You see here, I capital, A capital, I capital, I capital, C, C. Whereas in the original, it is not like that. So you can do that also. Toggle case. Toggle means switch. Switch from the current situation. That means what is the current case? It will be changing to a different opposite direction. What it means? In the last sentence, first letter was all capital. If you see here, all the first is small, all the others are capital. Let me just redo for you to understand. Okay, you see here, first word letter of every word is capital. Now I select this, I go to toggle case, it switches. Automatically the first letter of every word changes to small and all the small characters became big. So this is called toggle. So I change to this. So any doubts on this? Any particular step you are not clear, or how to use this? If you are not clear, please ask me. Everybody clear? Ganesh?
Yes, sir.
About Anya?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, okay. So next is called text highlight. So sometimes you create some document, you want it to be very bright and you want it to highlight. You can select it and you can see here like your highlighter is the same thing. You just select this, you can get highlighted. If you don't like the color, you want it to be a different color, you can choose. You can choose any color you want. Good thing about this is when you keep the color, you can see how it looks like. So you can first have a preview which color you like. Then you can select. Of course, you cannot keep black because your text is also black, so you can't see anything. So you try to choose any other color. So this is called highlighting, text highlighting. So now I don't want to have the highlight, I can also change it. So later we will practice this again. Font color. Font color, I don't want black color, I want a different color. You can change. See, I want it to be red, I want it to be purple, green, whatever you want, you can choose. Sometimes you don't even like these colors, you want to make your own color. Also, you can do. How do you do that? You go to the color, more colors. You see, you can mix what you want. You can see here below, it's a new color. This is the new color. Okay, I click OK, it change. So you can decide what color you want, you can make it. You can make your own color also. Okay, I change it to red. This is called font color change. Any doubts so far? Okay, if no doubts, then we can go to this. So this is some inbuilt grow font. You can just click, it keeps increasing the size. Okay, so this is something that like you want to just change the font instead of scrolling and selecting, you can do that. You want to decrease, you just click this. You see the my icon size keep changing. Maybe you can use here font size, you can select this. I want grow font, you click this, it automatically change. You want to decrease font, you just click on this, it can change. Okay, and you want to clear the formatting from here, you just clear. You see there's like an eraser, it goes back to the original format. So I just want to maintain it, so I go to undo, so I maintain it here. So this is the main functions, main features that you have in the font group. The next thing is, if you see here in the bottom, there is a small arrow. This is called Dialog Box Launcher. Okay, so I repeat again, this is called Dialog Box Launcher. You click on this, you will get this window. Okay, so you will get this window, and here you will see almost the same things that you are seeing here. Strike through, double strike through, superscript, and you have also more effects actually. Font style, you have here, you have almost the same thing. You can have the color, underline, everything you have, but you also have other things. Okay, let me select some words. Okay, let me put one more time here. Okay, now I want to select this and click the dialog box launcher. I select the double strike through. I click OK. You see here, now it strike like 2 strikes. This feature actually here you don't have, you can go and find here also. You want to shadow it. You select this, you go to dialog box launcher. You see here double strike Q is there, so now I want to remove it. I want to shadow. You can see the preview how it looks like, what kind of shadow, emboss, engrave. Okay, you see here engrave, IQ engrave. You see here, you can see this design. So these are some of the additional features that you can actually find in the dialog box launcher. So how do you do that? Just remember, every group in the bottom corner, right corner, you will have this small arrow that is called dialog box launcher. So here it is called font dialog box. When you click this, you get the same screen where you can change the font style, size, color, underline color. So almost all the features that you see here is available in this box, and are also some additional effects that you can find. So you can decide what you wanted to do. Okay, any doubts so far? Anybody? If no doubt, then I can move on to the styles group. Okay. Okay, just a second. So next we can look at the styles group. So this is the group you can see here, and this is the styles group. What is about the styles group? You want to make like a heading, you can select this. Okay, let me copy this and make some more examples. Okay, I want this to be heading. If I want you to make this like a heading 1, that means is the main heading, you can choose this. You want to subheading 2. Heading 2 means is the like a subheading, so it is a smaller in size. You want this to be the title, automatically it can come to the center. You want this to be the subtitle, the size changes. Subtle emphasis. There are a lot of features here actually. You can choose and decide what you want. You want like this, automatically you can do. Okay, so you can just decide what you want. If you are making a heading, you can no need to you select this. You have to go to bold, you have to change the font, you have to change the size. Just one click you can decide this. So it's an inbuilt like a kind of shortcut function that you can use to quickly make the heading if you wanted to. If you want it to be like quote, you can do this. So there are different options that you can try during your free time. Okay. Any doubts so far?
Repeat one more time, sir. Style.
You want the style to be repeated again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me repeat again. Okay, style is basically is like a kind of inbuilt standard template that they have for, like, if you want to have this sentence as your title, for example. You choose this, you click on the title. Usually the title, yeah, in general, people put it into the center and they make it bold and increase the size. You can see here the text automatically, which was in the left, came into the center. It is changed to bold. The size is changed. Initially, it was here. It was okay. I have to clear the formatting. Initially, this is how the text was here. All right. So I want to change this to title. I select this. I go to title. So all these changes happen with just only one click. So that is the advantage of using styles. You can make a standard size for title. You want the subheading will have this size. The next heading can have this size. So it's very easy for you to do the formatting. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now we will have a kind of simple practice. Okay. So maybe I will just call out for names and ask for some explanation so you can try to tell me how you want to do that. So it's just to recap what we learned for today. Okay. So maybe we start with Ganesh.
Sir?
Okay. Can you tell me how to change the font size?
Class,
Can you tell me
Sir?
how to change the font size?
Sir, I need to go the capital.
Where to go?
Need to click the right side. Right.
Okay. First step, you have to select the text. Okay. This is the first step.
Yeah.
Okay. I selected the text. Then what should be done?
Click to after go the
Go to where?
capital size you need, then need to click the
Okay, I
capital
want to
size.
change the font size. Okay, so listen carefully. I want to change font. This is the font. You see here on the top, this is the font. It's like different handwriting.
Yes.
So I want to change the font. I can choose what font I want. Okay, I choose this font. This is called changing of font. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so next, Lemon Khan, can you tell me how to change the size? Can you explain me the steps?
Just select this one.
Oh, sorry,
Select,
cannot. Can you speak a bit louder? It's not clear.
select, first the select,
Yes,
then after
selected.
that, then after that go with the size.
Okay,
Right.
I go to the size. Then we can
How many
change.
you want?
Okay, very good. Okay, good. Next, who is this on Redmi Note 9? Can you put your name? What's your name?
Sir, my name is Shohel.
Okay, Sohail. Maybe next class you put your name. How I change for you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Sir, Sunday, do you have to private class? Because Sunday I off. Then I want to join in your school there. Can or not? Because some of the thing my internet very slow. Sometimes cannot uh, not clear. Then I need to learn for some others also how to use the keyboard.
Okay, we don't have any classes, but maybe like one day I can, if you want, I can do one-to-one for you to tell how to use the keyboard and other thing I can teach you. But
Okay, sir.
this
So
is our regular class.
tomorrow I free. Tomorrow where I can coming? Please, can you tell me the your contact number, please?
Okay, it's in the WhatsApp group, so you can find my
Hmm?
name. Brisley, you can
WhatsApp
find
group.
that.
Then what is your name, sir?
Brisley, you can find that. Your name
press
is Sohail,
it.
right? I will find.
Yeah, my name is Suhail.
Okay, okay. I will message you privately. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Okay.
okay. So now, can
Oh,
you do you understand how to change the to bold? Do you understand? Can you tell me how
no,
to
sir.
change?
This thing I
You still don't understand, right?
still don't understand it, sir.
Okay, you see here, I selected it from the mouse. I select like this.
Hmm.
Then I click on the B. So it changed to dark color. This is called bold. Okay, so later you see the video and you try to practice. Then only you can be more familiar. You have a computer, right?
Yeah, I have laptop, but I don't know how to use the keyboard. Something I don't understand. That's why, sir, I need to the private class. Then maybe one day you can show me. Then I can understand. One day just can help me, please. So tomorrow I free. Every Sunday, actually, every Sunday I free, but Sunday sometime I have to the driving class.
Okay. Let me see tomorrow what is my schedule and I will message you.
Okay,
Okay.
sir, you can message me, then I can follow up because morning I can going out, so I bring my laptop.
Okay.
Okay,
Where
okay,
you
sir.
stay?
I stay Mandai State.
Mandai. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next, Niam, can you tell how we can do the underline?
Okay. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Okay. I select this.
Yes. After need
Then
to do the underline the
underline.
area.
Okay. So
Hmm.
if you want to change, we click here.
Click
We
here.
change the
Choose
type.
anyone as my
Okay.
wish.
Okay. So this is how you can change. Okay. Mia, Shakil, can you tell me how I need to do the highlighting of text? I want to highlight this text. Mia, Mia Shakil?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to highlight the text. Can you tell me how to do it?
First thing, we need to select the line, which line we want to highlight it.
Okay, good.
Then we go to see the color bar here.
Okay, very good. Then you choose the color.
Yeah, then we choose the color, which color we want.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, okay. So when I ask questions, please don't feel afraid. Okay, the reason why I'm asking question is to understand myself whether you all really understand what I'm teaching. So that is the reason I'm asking questions so that you can think about what you learned, so you can answer even if it is wrong, no problem. Main intention is you need to learn. Okay, so don't feel shy or don't think why we are asking questions like cross checking whether you are listening or not. So that is not the purpose.
Yeah,
Main thing
okay, sir.
is you all have to understand. So that's the main thing. Okay, so this is about today's main portion. Okay, now we learned about how to do from this menu and this menu. All these things actually you can also do by actually you select and you right click. When you right click, you see here font. You click this, you get the same window that you are getting here. So you now see this window carefully. It's the same window that we got here. So this is a kind of shortcut also. Instead of you want to go here, you can just right click font. So this is another way to go to the Dialog Box Launcher. Clear? Okay, I think